Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia Kid,
And Teresa.
hey, y'all. Hope y'all had a good beginning of your week. Here we are, Hump Day, as promised, and we got some more great viewers' questions. But of course, before we get into that, we're gonna have some birthdays and anniversaries,
I thought
and that's
that's
it.
what we have today. Yeah,
Okay.
some birthdays and anniversary, and an anniversary. So you go ahead and do the anniversary. I'll do the anniversary. Happy anniversary,
Go ahead.
James and
I'm
Beverly.
James Beverly, happy anniversary. We're just having a good
He's trying
time.
to aggravate me today. He's good
I've been
at it.
picking at her all day, so
Yeah. We've had some good laughs today.
yeah. But before we get into the birthdays,
Yes.
Like I said, hope everybody's had a good week and enjoying it and is looking forward to the weekend, as we all do. And appreciate all the comments that we've got. We know, I mean, there was never a doubt of where we're at, and we appreciate y'all, and we love each and every one of y'all. So let's get with the birthdays.
Happy birthday to Amy Lynn, Demetrius, I like that name, Snuggles and Tails, Frosty Blue, Angelia, I can't read my own writing, Brown, sorry, Tina Cerna, Dinica, Grace Welch, Harper and Finley, and happy heavenly anniversary to Judith Werstein. Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Just a reminder, though,
each and every one of y'all.
because the best place to put an anniversary, a prayer, a birthday is in the comments underneath an actual video, okay? Some of these I did get off Facebook where I shared the video, but I don't always see those. So the best place, put it under a video. Like if you go to YouTube, pull up the video, watch the video, put it in the comments under the video.
Right.
Because I don't want to miss anybody.
Exactly. We sure don't. And that's why we say that. So we don't miss anybody.
And I try to pronounce your names right. Okay, are we ready first?
I'm ready.
Okay, the first question is from Relaine Ridout. What would Elvis think about Aunt Delta's crush on Alstrada being told?
There's no, I mean, he, even then, he I'm sure he thought it was funny. Probably picked it, Al some, some of the guys too. Let me clarify. I mean, from the comments, I think everybody totally understands. There was nothing disrespecting to Aunt Delta. She was a wonderful lady, but she was a lady. She was a woman, and that situation wasn't. I mean, they didn't have an affair or nothing like that. She found Al good looking, and she had a crush on him, just as I said. So, but no, I mean, and even Al during that time, I think was just kind of worried maybe about it, because of Elvis and because of other people. And, I think that's why maybe, he had said something, to Elvis about it. But by no means, but like I said, I don't have to do any explaining.
No.
I see from all your comments,
nuts.
Everybody knew what I was talking about, and there was nothing
and it's a fact.
trashing or disrespectful about it. But Elvis would still today think it's funny.
Yeah, that Smith humor, I think.
Yes.
From Lorraine Wilding, did Elvis ever say what his favorite concert or where he played was?
Not that I ever heard of. Now, that might be a good question for Daddy and Mama over on EFM. It's very possible he's mentioned places that he'd like to play to them. I'm sure he did. So ask that question to them. But when I, around him, I never heard him say, just as always, as y'all always know, he just loved entertaining. I mean, that was his adrenaline, his thrill, his go in life is to entertain and always want to feel like he had gave his fans everything he had to give them.
This is from Tony Kraus, Tuner Apprentice.
Tony Krause.
Tony wants to know, he says, do I learn how to get gifts from the one being tuned in the advanced classes?
Yes, you have to get into the advanced classes, but once you get into them and you start your correct tuning, you should start getting gifts from your other half.
Wait, just know though, Tuner Danny, this is a recent thing, so it took him 20 years just to get that. So
never said it was easy.
You have to have patience.
Never said it was easy, but it can be done.
Okay, from our friend Heather Lomax, do you remember a definitive time that you and Lisa stopped communicating?
Pretty much when Lisa was pulled away. And when I say pulled away, when, moved away from Graceland, shortly after, Elvis's passing and funeral. And, as I've said, y'all, things were never the same from that point on. As I said, I seen her years later at a conference meeting when we worked for Graceland, and her and Priscilla were there. Was the last time I actually seen her. And as I told y'all, we talked for 20, 30 minutes and, brought up some of the old times and just, asked about one another. And even then, I can't speak for her, but for me, it felt totally different from what we once had.
You have to think, too, at that time, really, for a child to interact with even a family member, they'd have to have the parents' permission, because really the only ways to communicate would be by letter, which the parent would have to mail, or by phone.
Yeah, by phone, right.
Yeah, now you have kids have their own phones and
as
and
I'm
social
saying,
media.
there's no blame to, either way. I mean,
my point is just it was a lot harder.
Right, we moved on with life, both of us, and we went on with our own lives, and either one of us could have and should have, picked the phone up and but like I said, things were just different, and we during that time was in two different worlds when we was in one world growing up, and the times we shared. So
it's a shame.
It is.
It's a shame that she didn't grow up with y'all and
it is right.
Have somebody to talk to.
She
went through all that.
You live things over and over and over and over, and I just thank God that I had the memories and the thoughts and can still hear her talk and her laughing, crazy things that we did. I mean, y'all see it as I'm thinking about it. Boom! It's like playing the video in my head. So I'll always have that. Hopefully, until I'm gone, and even when I'm gone, I'll still have it. So.
Okay, Donald Simmons wants to know, did you ever get to see Elvis in concert in the 70s, and do you think he was a great performer?
I did. And we've actually talked about this on the video. Pretty much my mama's whole family, we all went when he played in Memphis. And as far as him being an entertainer, I don't, even if I hadn't lived the life that I lived and been a cousin to Elvis Presley, had I just been out there and said, that was the most entertaining concert that I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot of them. The difference was just that something that Elvis had. He just, from beginning to end, he pulled you in there, and then even after it was all over, for the next few days, week, you still thought about it. You still could, and whenever you played one of his records or albums, it kind of brought all that back to you. So, I mean, yeah, to me, he will always be the greatest entertainer in the world. I mean, there's a lot out there, and I like a lot of them. But Elvis is first.
Okay, Mary Gordilla, what do you think Elvis would feel about Priscilla's book?
That, y'all, I got to be honest on, as we've said, we haven't, me or Teresa, either
Not
one, has read it. So me to even comment or try to give an opinion of what I thought Elvis might have felt about it, like I said, I'm going to have Teresa read it to me.
Well, we talked a
'Cause
little
I
bit
don't
about
read-
it, a little bit about what if.
Yeah,
and things that maybe aren't true
yeah,
in there, or
yeah,
you
I
probably
mean,
wouldn't like.
sure, he's going to be like any of us would be. You know, the things that's true. I mean, they are what they are. They're true. That didn't really bother, Elvis that much. Things tend to bother everybody, even Elvis.
It's depending
But
on
he was
what it
human.
was.
But things that wasn't true, twisted. I'm sure he'd probably be upset with. Like I said, though, I have to, read it or have it. Teresa read it to me, understand and get the whole picture before I'm going to make any comments on it, because that's just the right thing to do.
Okay, Larry Hunter, did you ever meet Elvis's later girlfriend, Mindy Miller?
Yes, I've met Mindy. Mindy's a sweet girl.
We wasn't. Relics.
We didn't. It wasn't like it was a long time thing. So unlike Linda Thompson, Sheila Ryan, Ginger, a lot of the others, and there were many in between that were just maybe a night or two, maybe on and off a month or two. Y'all know what I'm saying. I mean, we all know Elvis loved women, and he had the women, and I mean, some were around longer than other ones, but Mindy was sweet. I've seen Mindy. Teresa, we've seen her
a few years ago.
A couple of years ago at Relics and John Daly's, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problems whatsoever with Mindy.
Big Bird wants to know, what would Elvis think of you being bald?
He'd probably laugh, and I know I would be teased.
He would probably come up with a good nickname.
Yeah. I mean, me and Daddy both got called Marble Eyes, and and I laugh sometimes when I look, and Teresa can post it. I think a lot of y'all seen him. During that time, the hair was the thing.
Oh, from pictures of you as a kid and stuff, you had a lot of hair.
Yeah,
so
and
we
I had a lot of hair,
Yeah.
and then for me to be bald. Now I can still grow. I got spots, but I choose to shave it. I just
spots.
I like the bald look now, and it's so much easier. And
you were
simpler.
bald when we met. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
And Teresa loves to rub it. So grass don't grow on the playground.
Okay, now kids watch this. Calm yourself down.
Oh me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. I hope I pronounce this right. Dubois Blanc wants to know about fish. Is bass as good as crappie or catfish?
To me, yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now catfish is a different taste.
Yeah.
And we're talking filleted. I don't like any whole fish at all. We're talking fillets.
And fried.
But catfish does, it stands out, has its own taste.
Yeah.
Bass and crappie are very, very similar in taste, but you can tell the difference in that. But
I like the bass, not too big. If they're real
Yes.
big, I don't like the meat.
yeah, well, same with
Big.
the crappie and catfish
Crappie's
too, I
my
guess.
favorite. Crappie.
But yes, I mean, if it's cooked right, bass and crappie is good. Catfish is good.
Catfish is good.
Just depends on what strikes you. And when it strikes, we go and get it and eat it. Or
Which we're going to do in a few days.
Or that's right. Or we
Yeah.
go fish it and
Yep, we're gonna go down
fillet
to
them up
land
and
and
Teresa cooks
Fish.
them.
Yep. Okay, last question from I'm Braveheart. Danny, do you remember Elvis's heartbroken cousin and childhood playmate of Lisa Marie shares precious memories?
Yes. I think that was if I'm not mistaken, that was an article. Was
Yeah, it was
yeah.
a Daily Mail Express.
I didn't actually give a interview and talk directly with them. What they had, I think, was either stories I had told in the videos, or maybe somewhere.
It was about Lisa.
Right, and they just took things that I talked about our childhood growing up.
It's an online article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I do remember. I remember it coming out, and
we read it.
Yes.
We haven't read all of the ones about when they do. Sometimes
Right,
they will
yeah.
take from, but
yes.
I remember that one. Yeah. Yep.
Y'all, hey, like I said, hope y'all have a rest of a good week. Have a good weekend, and we're definitely gonna have you a video out by Sunday. But who knows? May get to get out there and surprise you a little early. Not going to mention a day.
Yeah. Sometimes
I don't
work.
like to say something and not be able to do it.
Yeah.
But no later than Sunday, we'll have the next video coming out. Until then, y'all, hey, we appreciate each and every one of you. We love you with all our hearts. And remember, we always live Elvis.